Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Tatyana, and if you haven't already, then make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. I'm super excited about this design today and I cannot wait to get started. As you can see, these nails look pretty good, but the index finger has already got some cracks along the side. So today, we're going to clean up the length, strengthen the nails with acrylic, and finish with this super fun tropical design that I came up with. After removing the small crystals, I'm filing down the rest with my e-file. This drill is quite gentle, but perfectly takes off all of the material. For those beginners who might be a little bit worried about using nail drills, well then this one is definitely for you. It does take quite a bit more time to remove everything, so that interaction between the drill and the nail can potentially cause a little bit of burning on the nail bed. In order for the client not to experience that, I periodically move my finger across the nail so that it could kind of cool down a little bit. Alright, so the coating we've already taken off, and here you can see that crack right there on the corner of the nail. So now I'm just filing down the length so that there's less movement around the edges. Starting now with my favorite nail drill. This works fabulous on the cuticles. With this I can clean them up, lift up the cuticle, and also work around all of the sides. I'm not worried about any injuries or poking at the skin because this has a really great round safety tip on the end. After having used the e-file, I'm carefully finishing off the cuticle area with a pair of scissors. Then, after using scissors, I like to just go over this area again with the nail trail and just lightly brush it across not only the cuticle but also the surrounding area. Just be careful and don't go too deep. Doing all of this just makes it a whole lot more convenient and easier for us when we're putting on the coating later. Alright, I brushed off the nails from any dust left over, so now I'm ready to apply our gel. This shade is a bit more tinted and less camouflaged, leaving this just really soft blush tone for the nails. You don't want to leave any excess gel, so if you do notice that you've accidentally put too much gel on, you'll want to take that off by simply moving it toward the tip of the nail and then just removing it. For those of you not familiar with this product, I usually dip my brush in a cleanser or an alcohol-based liquid. Even an antiseptic for hands works, but well, that was just an experiment of mine. Any of those little air bubbles or annoying bumps from dust, as you can see, aren't here, and that just makes me so happy and relieved. The most important thing is pressing the material to the nail and then evenly spreading it out. Acrygel is a pretty tough product and it doesn't dissolve like a liquid such as a gel polish, but this way the nails will be so much more durable and this will really help deal with those cracks. Here I'm doing the thickness of the material just as I did the alignment of the base. I dried them off under the lamp and now we're going to just file the corners just a bit, taking off all that excess and unevenness. And finally, the nails are ready for some polish. Only one nail we will be doing in green and the rest in a rosy pink. The thickness of the pink polish wasn't really coming through enough, so I just let that dry a little bit, and then I added one more standard coat. That definitely did it. Now on my cute little color palette, I'm adding the colors that we'll be needing. Just a few different shades of green for the little leaves that we'll be painting on the background of our design. On the pink nails, the leaves will be there as just an accent toward the front. We're just drawing a thin little branch, almost as if it were broken. I think that this just gives it a more interesting look. And then the rest of the leaves, almost as if they're just peeking through from the corners. I think this looks really cute. Alright, after letting that dry, I'm adding a lighter tone of green to the ends of the leaves in order just to create some depth. further, I'll be adding some brighter tones, pink and this neon orange. These details, of course, will only show up on the green nail. I really love how that orange just pops against the green. I'm far from an artist, so it's not the easiest for me to draw all of those flashes of light and glares, but my inspiration for this came from these two cool pictures I found, and immediately after seeing them, I told myself, wow, I need to make this into a manicure. This nail I decided to coat in a matte finish, and all of the rest in a different coating that isn't sticky. Now, with a gel paste or a gel paint, without a sticky coating, I'm highlighting those leaves and painting in the same direction small details around the leaves so that they'll just stand out. And then we're ready for our little flamingo. While that's drying, I'm mixing these two polishes and adding a thick line around the flamingo. That white line acts like a structure of the flamingo and just really helps to keep its shape. I'm going over the design just one more time. I think this just creates a deeper and more vibrant effect. It almost looks like it's glowing. You don't have to go over the flamingo this many times like I did, because it's your design and it's based on you, but I loved the way this turned out. Then I'm coating that once with a top coat, and for the finish, just a few small dainty details in white. Yeah, I know, my flamingo looks a bit more like a chicken. It's a little disappointing, but the design of the leaves I think just turned out beautiful. This look was so much fun to do. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed creating it. If you liked this video, then give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.